She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That's gonna have to stop. She's a bully.
I've seen a lot of comments about people saying call HR and stuff like that. So now, remember, HR actually report the complaint to the manager. So people have to be careful when calling HR.
You call HR, you make sure that you accumulate some evidence. You build your own case, right? You get some evidence. Pull out your phone and start recording things secretly. Record conversation. Don't ever let a manager or somebody tell you something with their mouth and not put it in writing.
Everything has to be in writing.
Yeah, collect text message, collect emails, right? If somebody telling you that you're not doing your job properly, but you know you're doing your job properly, what you need to do is make sure that they send you a text message or to confirm the conversation that we had earlier today, right? You write them an email. Make sure they confirm. Make sure you have evidence, right? Make sure you have evidence. Don't just go out there, because what they're going to do is just like you said, you call HR going to call the manager, okay? Now, you as an employee, you have a complaint against a manager, right? Why would they call the manager and discuss it when it's something personal that you're discussing? Now, I'm not expecting HR to take the side of the employee over the manager, which is never going to happen.
Yep.
But we do know they're on the same side.
Yeah, like there's a way around it where you don't always complain to HR, because, it's easier to replace you. It's easier to replace you than to replace the manager. So HR, a lot of times, when you are the one keep reporting all the time, they're going to find a way to replace you. If the manager is going to know, that's the thing. HR is never on your side.
More replaceable.
Yeah, HR is never going to protect you.
Because who's more replaceable, right?
Yeah.
Who's more replaceable? The regular employee is easily to be replaced than a manager.
Yep.
We know these people are lazy. They're not gonna fire a manager that's taking care of a whole department.
If the manager doing the job. Yep.
Yeah, they're not. So even though they know there's certain companies, even though they know the manager is wrong, they're not gonna do anything to the manager. They're gonna do something to you. They're gonna tell you to deal with it a certain way that make you feel inferior to the manager. I mean, this is something personally that I've dealt with over the years with many companies. The thing is, you can't trust nobody at work. You can't believe nothing these people tell you with their mouth. If you got a problem with me, put it in writing. Don't just step up to me and tell me this and put that junk on writing. Okay? Because if you're sitting out here, you're sending me home for no reason, you have a problem with me for no reason, nah, it doesn't work that way.
I heard there are people, that she never sent home, but she'll always target that one. Managers that does stuff like that,
Let me tell you, this is the way I see it. For anybody right now that's dealing with some crazy situation at work with manager or whatever, even if you're not dealing with anything at work, right now in this economy, you cannot count on a job. Your job is not permanent. I don't care if you've been in the job for 10 years. You have to have an entrepreneurial mindset. You have to have a side hustle. There's many things that you can do on the internet. Okay, there's many things. There's this book right now that's out on Amazon, right? Which actually teaches people from A to Z how to create digital products from A to Z and put for sale on Amazon. you can literally have your own book printed, and probably in one day. Okay?
Yes,
Matter of
if
fact,
you follow
probably
the
in a few
instructions,
hours.
yes,
This
yes.
is how good the book is. And you're not spending any money to do this.
Amazon is going to do all the job, like literally
Step
all the job, step by step.
At this point, once you create your book, okay, Amazon will take a small percentage. It's 40%. They'll give you 60% based on the price that you decide to sell the book. After that, all you do is market your book. Now you have one product, and you can create unlimited amount of books, whatever you want to create, whatever type of digital product you want to create. We are in the time right now where you could do that. So I'm only saying this because I think there's a lot of people that don't know what they can do, but there are options out there. There are options
Don't
out
just
there.
settle for one job.
Yeah, if you start today, there's so many people right now making tons of money by selling digital products. There are other things that you could do. There are other things that you could do, which is very easy. You could have your own marketplace on the internet. You could have all kinds of stuff. While at the same time, you can't create a business out here in the real world. You can't afford to rent a building to start a business because it's going to be too expensive. But on the internet, it's only going to cost you $100, $200 to start your own business, to start running an online business. And when we're talking about creating digital products, okay, on the internet with AI right now, it's super easy. I recommend you guys click the link because I'm pretty sure she's gonna have that link for that book. Because I'm not a gatekeeper. When I hear people going through a situation like this, I like to share what I know. Because I bought that book and it did really good for me. It did really good for me. I have several books on Amazon right now for sale, and these books I'm gonna have them for life.
Yeah, you own the right to it. Yeah.
I want to share this opportunity with you guys. Because you cannot count on a job. These jobs, they slave you to death. They will turn you into somebody that you're not, because they don't understand that you are a human being. Do not put yourself in a position for people to break you.
One income is too close to be homeless. Even if you have to go do Uber, even if you have to go, whatever you have to do, but it's you have to create passive income in a way where you don't have to leave your house all the time to make that money. It's about creating multiple streams of income because those jobs don't pay.
There is hardly any company right now that you're gonna work for that's gonna be willing to pay you a wage, okay, that is enough to take care of everything that you need to take care of, especially if you have a family, especially if you have children. Majority of these jobs will not pay you. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's you being a nurse. Even people that are nurses, even people that have some of the top jobs are still struggling, right? This is just, it's crazy. And some people might be like, nah, that's not true. You could go back to school. You could do this. Let me tell you something like this. How many people that you notice that have master degrees and all kinds of degrees, but yet they're still out here complaining on the internet how they cannot find a good paying job, right? So when you get out of school, what happens, right? You go to school, you get a degree. When you get out of school, what happens? They ask you need to have 3, 4, 5 years of experience. Other than that, you cannot get paid a decent wage. So now you have, after you've been in school for like 8 years or so, now you have to work 3, 4, 5 years to build enough experience to have a chance of getting decent wages. By that time, it's almost time for you to retire. Okay?
Yeah.
So this unrealistic expectation, which this is why majority of people out here are struggling. This is why. And it's done by design. It's not a mistake. It's not because the economy is this, the economy is bad, or whichever. The economy is bad because they want the economy to be bad. You struggling because they want majority of us to be struggling. This is by design. This is not a mistake. There's all this stuff they're calling inflation and this and that. They created this junk because during bad times, corporations, rich people, billionaires make more money when we're struggling than when we're doing good. It's by design. It's by design. When we're struggling, we're easily to control. When we're
Yeah.
struggling, we make mistakes. When we're struggling, we
They
break the law.
keep you
Okay?
struggling. They
When we
also
break the
keep you
law, when
struggling.
we break the law, when we're struggling, we break the law, like I said. When we break the law, they're able to fill up the prison, which raises the stock value of the prisons. You get what I'm saying? Everything benefit within the system by us doing bad, right? You think hospitals want you to be healthy? You think police want you to be a good, abiding citizen and not break the law? Or we could go on and on. You think plumbers want you to have your house plumbing to be lasting, years and years and years without no problem? You think mechanics don't want your car to break down? Come on, let's be real. The system benefit from our downfall.
Yup.
Nothing.
Everybody's about themselves.
There's nothing in the system. There's nothing in the system that is set up to ensure that we prosper. Everything is set up to ensure that we fail, because through our failures, they gain. Through our failures, they benefit. You get what I'm saying? If anybody that's going through it right now, anybody that's struggling right now, I know it's hard. I know sometimes you can't take it. Sometimes you want to give up. Just understand that it's important for you to be strong yourself, because it's not your fault. You're not the only one going through this. There's millions of Americans in the most wealthiest country in the world that are struggling. Why is that? If this is the wealthiest country in the world, why is the majority of people here are struggling? So do not lose yourself. Do not lose hope. Do not get out of character. Do not do something dumb. Just know that there are many people out here that are just like you. And the solution is for us to start putting our heads together, start supporting each other, start educating each other.
And
so we can possibly
never stop learning. Never stop educating yourself about new things. Find new ways to create your own income. Find new ways to do stuff. Don't rely on your job. Don't rely on nobody else. Rely on yourself. Get up every day and do what you're supposed to be doing.
Publishing, and all that means is you can self-publish your ebooks, hardcovers, journals, anything like that. Planners, coloring books, anything, sketchbooks. You create it, you make it on Canva, you make it on whatever website. You don't even have to make any pages for the inside. They can be blank, and you upload it, and you literally get paid from doing that. There are no monthly fees. It's literally free to sign up. It's a 60-40 split. You keep 60% of the royalties. Amazon keeps 40%. You don't have to pay for production. You don't have to pay for shipping to the customers or anything. You don't even have to touch the products. They're going to ship everything out for you. Now is the perfect time to do it because everybody is buying back to school notebooks, back to school journals, and you can make a lot of money.